Maybe YouTube's really blocked me. Completely blocked. I'm still going to do the reading. It's still going to post. Just checking. Hi, Daisy. I'm glad you're here. You're the only one. It's not even showing anybody in here. It's showing 0. Oh, look, it's just them. I don't care. I don't care what they do. I don't care. Video's still, the reading's still going to get done. It's still going to get posted, right? So, hi, Just Crystal. This is it. You come to the right place. We're doing Sagittarius. Okay, this is for the sign of Sagittarius for the month of February 2020. Okay, do it right here. All right. See, give it a real good shuffle. I want it to have a real good shuffle here. Nice and fresh. Okay. Hey, Planet Janet. Nobody's getting phone notifications, hardly anybody on this one. It's at going into over 2 minutes before I even seen anybody. That's unheard of. It's just unheard of. I've already done the smudge. There's nobody here. Anybody going through the replay, they'll get to see the smudge, but I wasn't going to waste those minutes because I only got one more after this one, and then I'm finally done. I'll sleep good tonight. I'll tell you that. This is for Sagittarius. What's coming up for Sagittarius? What's coming at them? They're going to get some guidance, some directions, some answers to questions, and given a heads up for what they can't see. If there's anything pertinent to them, please let it show. Okay. I'm going to cut the deck. And then we're going to consult with Lilith. Okay. Oh, itchy. All right. Lilith. As this deck stands at the top 5 cards, the cards that are going to be for this general free public reading for the sign of Sagittarius for the month of February 2020. As this deck stands at the top 5 cards, the cards that are meant for this reading, that's going to resonate with those that are watching. are the top 5 cards, the cards that are meant for this general reading for Sagittarius for February 2020. Come on, Lilith. It's just this one and one more, and then you're done for the night. Come on. I just don't like the way she's swinging because she's not really saying anything. I'd like a little more oomph behind the yes. A little wider swing, please. Faster. Wider. Either one. Whatever one's easier for you. There we go. There she goes. All right. Thank you, Lilith. We're not going to press it. Thank you. All right, everybody. Here we go. Very first card. Your overall energy, Sagittarius. Beautiful. 6 of Wands. It's all about success. That's your overall energy for the month. That's wonderful. Your second card we're looking at is your finances, your wealth. And you got another good one, 8 of Pentacles, and achievement. Third card is your hearth, your home, and all your relationships. The 10 of Wands. Responsibility. Fourth card, challenges, should there be any, are going to land right here. Well, now, you've got judgment, self-reflection, self-judgment. And the final card, not the least, it is message from Spirit. And what has come up? King of Swords, ambition. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. That's pretty good. That's a very healthy looking reading. I'm liking what it is that I'm seeing here for you guys. This is great. Starting with this one. Oh my. The 6 of Wands reflecting over the whole month. The card represents success. This is fantastic. And 6 is on top of that. And your energy for the whole month. And 6s revolve around, or revolve, not resolve. They revolve around peace, balance, harmony. Leave the kitty alone. Now. Stop. Leave him alone. I told you. He's not feeling well. Leave him alone. But we've got this. Oh, wow. And it's ruling the month. But 6s alone, they bring peace and harmony and balance into your life. Life starts to make sense again for some of you. That's a good thing, I guess. Some are feeling if things just aren't adding up and they're not making sense of what the heck is going on. This is going to make sense of it all. This is going to put everything in proper perspective, in proper order, the way things should be, the way that you can be comfortable with your life. Tarot knows, Spirit knows. Coming full circle for somebody. Something's coming full circle with this card as well. Let me put my screen back up here. Okay. And let's see what we have. Let me look up the generic meaning. It's good. What a great card for overall energy. Are you kidding me? This is cray-cray, but in a good way. Hey, Jen. Hey, Jennifer. What is that, Lise? What's your sun's? I'm sorry because I don't remember. What's your sun sign again? No notification again. That's what I figured, Jen. I knew it. I sat here over 2 minutes. It was past 2 minute mark before anybody came in. Hi, Sam B. Your Sag sun. This is Sag. You didn't miss anything. I'm just starting. You didn't miss anything. So it's all good. This is Sag. Next one's Capricorn. It's the last one, but we're on Sagittarius. It should say it right in the title of the reading. Anyways, we're 10 minutes in. Thank you, baby. That was very nice giving me kisses. Good boy. With the 6 of Wands, let's go. This 6 is bringing you brilliant success as a result of hard work and resilience. Others are going to appreciate your shining light, and you may receive special attention, acknowledgement for your work. You could be attending a presentation, a graduation, a ceremony, maybe to go even as far out as a prize-giving situation, just for example. You may also receive a financial reward to help you celebrate. Additional meaning of this card is an offer of love, from a new romance all the way through to a proposal of marriage for some. The advice of the card for you: this is your time to shine. Do not hold back, because you deserve every success. Your keywords: victory, education, awards, love proposals, promotion, strength, and ceremony. This is a beautiful card. This is your overall energy. Realizing your life as well, for somebody, realizing that your life is richer and fuller than you really realized till now. It's almost like another awakening going on. Hi, sweetheart. You want up? You can get in the back. There you go. Come on up. Come on up, sweetie. Come on up and get warm with mommy. Come on. Good boy. What a good boy. That's a good boy. You curl up. Curl up and get warm. You're not coming up front. You're not getting up here in front of me. No. Feeling good that you're meeting a point of success, or in some way you're experiencing success, experiencing this, going through it, and realizing it in the moment as well. Being in the moment, in that moment, you're in the now, and you have this epiphanous situation, this epiphanous moment going in your head, and the light bulbs are going off, and something's making sense, and it's all fitting so well. Balance. That's for the whole month. This isn't a one happening thing. This energy is going to, this wonderful, good, beautiful energy is going to be invading your life in many different areas. It's different for everybody. The second card we're looking at here is the 8 of Pentacles. I love Pentacles. 8s are all about change. It's in your finances, in your wealth sector. This is a card of achievement. This is a card of self-permission as well. Recognizing and saying it to yourself: I've achieved a lot. I've come a long way. Or I've finished what I started. I've achieved something. I've completed something. That way, I deserve a reward. I deserve some kind of a treat, some kind of a reward, an acknowledgement of some kind of hitting this achievement. It's making change, and it's creating change the way you wanted it to be, leaving you feeling very much in control. Very much in control. That could be an epiphanous moment for one of you, 2 of you, maybe 3 or 4, a few. Having an epiphanous moment, you realize, that's me that did this. That's me that did this. I accomplished this. I've made this change. After that, it'll be too easy. And it's going to lift a lot of heaviness and stress from your life as well. I'm really feeling this very strongly for you. This is fantastic. It is beautiful. Money-wise, not seeing any trouble here at all. None whatsoever. This is wonderful. But you're reaching a point of success, and that's something really big, and it's something grand. The 8 shows achievement in your professional or your profession or field of study. It is the card of the perfectionist who knows that small details can be important. You take pride in your work, and you set high standards. This attitude, for those of you that employ it, this attitude is now going to be able to pay off. It's going to pay off for you. Your finances are going to improve. And as a result of hard work and a commitment to succeed, An additional meaning is exam success for some, or a return to education as you decide to deepen your experience. The advice is you have the ability to earn more, usually by learning more. The more you learn, the more valuable you become. This is a good thing. This is a beautiful thing. Wherever you focus your energy, success is going to follow. So you put yourself into something, you put your energy into something, you won't come out on the less end, you won't come out on the dark side, you won't come out shadowed, you come out up front and center, and you own it. You will own it. Keywords: analysis and dedication, detailed work, commitment, money, education, and perfectionism. And that just played out beautifully because that's where it fell. All right? It fell in the right place. It's beautiful. I love it when a plan comes together. 10 of Wands, your hearth, your home, family, all your relationships across the board. 10 of Wands usually is referred to within tarot as the overwhelm card of tarot, because a lot of responsibility comes in it. And for somebody out there, you may be in the middle or the throes of a intimate relationship, and you could be wanting more, Sagittarius. Whoever you're involved with, and they've never hid this from you, and for whatever the reasons are, but there's just the message of it. They've always been open and on board about this. They're overwhelmed by too much responsibility. They don't have time for a full-blown relationship. There's not enough hours in the day, and it's just that simple. Somebody, and it's affecting you. This isn't for everybody. Remember, this is general reading here. So we got the 10. 10s are all about endings, completion. Something's ending so something new can start, usually, is what it's all about. But to go back to, it is the overwhelm card of tarot. It's showing you have far too much to do and too much to think about. So you're feeling somewhat overwhelmed. Well, that makes sense. There may be pressure at work for some, or on the home front for others. And for others, there's nothing. There's nothing going on in the home front. It's just nothing. You're so absorbed, though, for this, of who this applies to, you're so absorbed in details that you're missing the bigger picture. Having a hard time discerning what's essential and what isn't. If you're not seeing the bigger picture, you've got to visualize the bigger picture of whatever situation you're working at, whatever situation you find yourself in. Well, it doesn't matter what it is, but you need the full picture. You need to see everything so you can see what is essential, so you can prioritize things in their proper places, is what we're looking at here. Another meaning could be that one person or even one situation could be taking all your mental energy, so you have little time to focus on your own needs. Don't get caught in that trap. Sagittarius, don't get caught in that trap. All right? Be aware of it. You'll smell it where it doesn't smell right. You'll know who it is. If you don't yet, you will. And it's up to you to do something about it. You need to focus more on your own needs. The advice is for you to set some boundaries so you reduce the stress in your life. You may need to even say no to certain people about certain requests. You have to say no. You have to say no. You're never doing anything, Sagittarius, from a place of meanness, spitefulness, hatefulness. Never comes from there. If you say no to, because Sagittarians are usually extremely helpful people. They have a hard time saying no. So if a Sagittarius to come forward and say, no, I can't do that. No, I can't help you. I'm sorry. They really mean it. They're not doing it to be mean or spiteful. They really can't help you. They're bogged down. They're tied down. Anything along those ways. You'll find the strength. And if nothing else comes out of it, they'll gain more respect for you. And they'll feel, well, because they denied me and they said no, that tells me they tell me exactly what they think and what they feel. They're not hiding anything behind. That's somebody that's not afraid to tell me no when they need to. Then I know that's somebody I can trust. So it works out pretty good in the bigger picture. Burdens, overload, confusion, exhaustion, priorities, pressures, and blocks. A lot of this is eternal. And not eternal. Oh, Natalie, listen to yourself. Internal. A lot of this is internal stuff here with this. All right? A lot of it is. It's what's going on inside of you, how you feel about yourself, how you see what you think, how you see how the world sees you. Is that true? You figure you know how the world views you, how they see you, how they assume who you are, what you're like. But are you seeing it clearly? You got both feet planted firmly on the ground. It can be it's not impossible, but it can be very possible. And it can change things if you can stand outside yourself, your own life, and look back on it. And look back on you in your life, maybe as a friend on the outside looking in, and get a better picture of how you appear to the world, right? Inside, outside, your very presence, the very existence of you. I know that's kind of deep. It takes some thinking, but it's food for thought. How does the world see me? You know, I think we all wonder that from time to time. How do people see me? How does the world see me? What are people's first impression of me? Yeah, we get a little vain and we want to know these things, you know? So, I mean, I could tell stories. I know people met me and then they get to know me and then they confess. They said, when I first laid eyes on you and met you, I was terrified of you. Terrified. Why? I don't know. I was just, you look like you meant business. I said, it's not that I mean business. This is the way I am. I said, I'm just very honest and direct, but I try to do it tactfully without upsetting someone or hurting their feelings. I do take that into account, but I don't know how to be any other way than honest. Some things aren't worth fighting for or fighting over. You let some things slide, some things no. It stops here. You come forward. That scared some people. And then they said, and then I got to know you, and you're the greatest thing since sliced bread. That's what I've been told more than once. You're so normal. You're so grounded. You make sense. You just, these are people I work with, people that you get to know. So people do. You want to see, and then you know what? You're not going to be everybody's cup of tea, as the saying goes. It's just not going to happen. Some people like me, they don't like me on sight. Fine, you're the one with the problem, not me. I haven't even had time to form an opinion about you yet, but good for you. You knew. I'm not holding it against you. I'm not asking you to like me. That's the way it goes. So this card can be very overwhelming. Just remember that. It brings a lot of... And this is hitting close to home. It's in your home sector. It's all hitting close to home. But never a dull moment. Nothing stays the same for very long. Things change. They do. This is a card of self-discovery on you. Ending something so you can begin a new phase. All right? So then we've got your challenges for the month. Well, as far as this card goes, we've got the card of judgment here. Self-reflection. The hardest part of this card is being too hard on ourselves. We look back and have regrets. That's part of what this card is. It shows you for some reason, it shows you going back in time. You're going back to a situation, a person, a place, a thing, a happening. And you're looking at your reaction. You're looking at what you went through. What was your part in it? How did you direct things? Did you misdirect things? But you're looking back and now you're starting to beat yourself up and you're saying, hold on a minute. This is a long time after the fact of that happening. We're talking a long time down the road we are now. And I'm looking back and I'm wondering, did I do the right thing? You really start being hard on you. Did I do the right thing? You're doubting yourself. And now you're going, oh, wow. I think I may have done the wrong thing. What am I going to do? So now there's regrets. There's uncertainty. There's self-doubt. You question yourself now. Changes everything. But something has made you go back and look, and you're wondering, and you don't need to do that. It doesn't change what was. It doesn't change what was, what happened. You regret it all you want. Resent it even. It's not going to change the situation. The only thing that's going to change is your own personal perspective. And that's the only thing that's going to change. And sometimes maybe you need to do that to give yourself peace. I don't know. I'm not feeling that. But I'm feeling you being very hard on yourself. But you can't change what was. What's happened, what's already been. It's already imprinted right into the shadows of our life. It's something that you went through, you grew from, you moved away. Don't go back now and beat yourself up over something you may not have called it right. It's okay. The universe is here not to just bring us and give us life and abandon us. Universe is here. And sometimes our destiny is pre-written, parts of it are. And sometimes we need to sit down, shut up, keep our hands on, sit on our hands, not do anything, and look at the universe and open and trust. All right? You really have to feel this. You open and you trust. The universe is going to lead you through this in the best way possible for you. And it will happen. You don't have to beat yourself up. You can learn to live with what was. Quietly put it away because it's not now. And it's not tomorrow, but it's what was. It's gone, long gone. So you need to let it go. Holding again to the shadow of something. You need to let it go. You just do. Let's go and let me bring it up in the book. We're going to get the generic side of this. That was all for you guys. It's not my personal opinion. That's what comes through in the fever of the moment. It's what it is. It's what it is. So we're looking at, okay. It's going to be stubborn here. Or maybe I already passed it. I think I may have already, I've already passed it. One moment, I'm sorry. It's a powerful card because, again, there's all this inner searching. There's a lot of inner searching going on at least some point of the month for most of the signs this month. I'm picking up on that. There's a lot of introspection going on, self-evaluating. Well, that's what I thought. But you weren't there the first time I looked. That's for sure. So what it is, here we go with the generic side of this card, and it may or may not resonate with everybody, but we'll see. Okay. It's time to revisit the past. I don't know what's prompting that, but some of you are feeling like that. It's time to sit down and think about something that's happened before. This could be coming face to face with somebody that you knew from way back then. You made a judgment call, and that was way back then. And you're thinking now something has started it and prompted it. Did I do the right thing with that person? I had to make a judgment call. I thought what I did was right. And now I'm not so sure. But anyways, you're being prompted to revisit the past. You also want to take stock before you move on. Some may muse on happy memories or discover that there's some unfinished business. So you may find yourself being in touch with somebody from the past or revisiting an old situation to find some answers. At this time, you'll also be judging yourself on your past actions. Did you do the right thing? Another meaning of this card is spiritual connection. Linking with those as well in spirit, be it guides, angels, or loved ones that have passed on and moved on before you. The advice of the card, if you feel you need to give a person a second chance or return to an old situation, now's the time to decide. Don't let this go on any longer. Don't let it go any further. If you're reassessing the past in other ways, don't be so hard on yourself. That's what I told you. You can't go back and change, right? Contemplation, self-judgment, review, the second chance, guilt, spirituality, memories are dominating here. These are your challenges. There's some things you have to complete and put away. You need to put some things away, all right, to get full control again, because there's something here that's controlling you. It's memories. Not always a good thing. So that's that. You know, there's it's good if you feel a certain amount of guilt over something. From it just shows you're a caring person. You're somebody that thinks. It shows you're alive. It shows you're not perfect. Not by a long shot. None of us are. It shows you don't live in an ideal world, and not all choices and decisions are going to be the best thing. But they are what they are in the moment and at that time. So we're looking now at the last card, but not the least of them. It is your message from Spirit. Spirit has sent you the King of Swords, and he represents ambition. What are your ambitions? What are your real ambitions? What burns a fire in the pit of your stomach? What gets that fire going? What all of a sudden makes everything look more brighter, more colorful, more vibrant? What is it that stirs you? What is it that drives you? It's going to be ambition. To know that and to have that be your fuel, your gasoline. Your kids, wonderful, wonderful. 10 Kings, wonderful. I'm the same way. That has always been my passion, on my children, raising them. And they've all grown up to be nice and good adults. They're all good boys, put it that way. But they're cool. They're hip. At the same time, they're not nerdy. None of them are. And they're all very different from each other. You wouldn't even know, like, people more than once, more than twice, a lot have said you would never know these 3 children come from the same 2 parents from the same house, because they're so different from each other, you know. And that's a long story how that happened, but it happened, and yeah, I had some play in that. So, but ambition is really being highlighted here. Spirit saying, pay attention. Pay attention to the ambition. I've got 3 boys. 3 boys. It being swords, this is things on the mind, things that are playing on the mind, things that you're planning, things that you're creating and you're putting together. This is important. This is your message from Spirit. I know I've already said it. I can't say it enough. You really have to, Sagittarius, sit up, take notice, and pay attention to what real life is going on around you. You need to listen up, is what you need to do. This is a man and an energy. This is a man, an actual person, or it could be an energy as well. You can decipher it whatever way fits you or resonates. This man is clever. He's often a strong leader in a professional career. He's a great strategist with charm and ambition, but he can also exert pressure as well, because he's impatient to succeed. So when he's got to play the heavy, he plays the heavy. He's got no patience for following proper channels. He's got no impatience for following protocol. All he sees, he doesn't see a beginning, a middle, and an end, A, B, and C, and following the proper channels and protocol as would be called for. He's got enough within himself. He jumps from A and goes directly to C, from beginning to end. He knows how to strategize. He knows how to get in and around things. Scoop and dive, slip and slide. Don't have to follow protocol. Something that takes 3 months doesn't have to. Maybe we can do it in 3 weeks. And he looks for every possibility, any opening. That's the kind of energy. It's like not taking no for an answer, not being dissuaded in any way. This is where I'm going. This is what I want. And if you won't give me the way, I will make a way to get there. That's the attitude coming through. Sagittarius, you can be really, really strong with that kind of belief and that kind of thinking, you can really, really be strong, and you can make stuff happen. For real. For real. You just need to believe it. You need to acknowledge it because it's there. It's a gift almost. So there you go. Got an itchy finger, Jen? Go ahead, use it, dear. Go ahead and use it. Use it in any way you can find. Invent new ways. Go ahead and use it. Jeez. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness sakes. Hide. How many times did they post it here? You're an idiot. You know what? It's time for you to go home. We're not about that here. And the fact that you're doing that tells me you got one about that big. Because this is the only way you can pretend that you've got a real big one. That we're just going to stop what we're doing in the middle of our program here. And we're all going to pay attention to your little toy. So, goodbye. I've removed him. I removed him. I kicked him. So, anyways, moving on. Anyways, where were we? So we're on the King of Swords. Yes. He's a strategist. That's just the way he works. He doesn't have patience for protocol. Doesn't believe in that. He really doesn't. He believes you got something in front of you that needs to be done. It needs to be followed through. You just go and you do it. Screw protocol. That's the attitude that he happens to have. It's just the way he looks at things. He doesn't fit in with mainstream business. And some people may even cringe at the very thought. So if this sounds like somebody, you need to sit up and pay attention. Somebody may have legal issues that it's going to need your attention just now. You're going to have to deal with it, whether you like it and whether you want to or not. You'll have to deal with it. If you're resonating with this card, or the card's resonating with you, you're being told, no matter what it is you're dealing with, but take a logical approach. This is a time for mental agility, not emotional. Push emotions to the side. They're not going to help in this case. They're not going to add to. They're going to distract. They're going to weaken what it is you're trying to do. You don't want that. Emotions go off to the side. In this case, they go off to the side. Not always, but now, here and now, yes, for you. All right? So, look at everything logically, and you'll get more agility in the way you're thinking as well. It's a good thing. Advice is, you need to look to the facts before you make any decisions during the month of February. So please remember that. Keep that in mind. Look at the facts. Facts and logic don't lie. So you got nothing to worry about. You're going to look and go, well, that's simple. It is what it is. Kind of a thing, right? Keywords here are fairness and balance, incisiveness, decision, strength, justice, and support. And yes, Sagittarius, you're very lucky. You do have a certain amount of support. If not here, then there. But you're not walking alone. You're not facing this alone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to very quickly thank everybody for being here. It's been a slice. It's been wonderful. Thank you very much, everybody. I appreciate the support. Give a thumbs up on your way out. It's going to really, I wish I could do this, do YouTube, but hey, go ahead and give a thumbs up. Thank you very much ahead of time. Also, what am I looking for here? You guys are going to have a good month. You're going to have a productive month. That just came through. I guess we're not done. You're going to have a productive month. Anything that's been weighing you down is not going to even exist come the end of the month. You're going to work your way through a lot of different scenarios with different people. You're welcome, Tin Kings. Thank you very much for being here. Appreciate it. So yes, if you haven't joined the channel, that's, I guess, where I'm going to. If you haven't joined Bay of Fundy Fortunes here on YouTube, please feel free. Please feel free. Join the channel. Hit the notification bell to be sure you get notified, and you won't always. There's a lot of people tonight. That's why the groups are so small. Most of the people aren't getting their notifications, or they've been unsubscribed to the channel by the YouTube system. I'm not the only one they're doing this to, so I'm not taking it so personal anymore. So, you can also join us, as Jennifer is posting here on Facebook. If you like Facebook, you're on there already. Why don't you hop on over to Bay of Fundy Fortunes and join us there. This group is closed and private. Anything you say or do within the group does not leave the group. The other thing is, what was I going to say there? I got distracted. My head just went, took a left turn somewhere. Everything's very closed and private, and it's a very supportive and warm environment as well. So thank you very much for putting up with me and for listening. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope things work out well for you and they come with ease. You're going to be okay. Everything's going to work out. And you know what? No one else can take the credit for it but you. That's the thing. The universe is walking with you. You're not completely alone. Don't ever think you are, because you never are. But as far as terra firma goes, you're going to be the main one doing what needs to be done, and you're going to follow through, and you're going to be okay. Thank you very much, everybody. I'm going to move on from now. I got one more to go, and then I'm free. So keep the peace in. You can share your love, your light out with the rest of the world. Please acknowledge and remember you're living beneath the microscope of the universe, and it's taking notes. It knows everything, every thought you have, every feeling you have. It knows. So you can't lie ever to the universe, because it knows. It just does. Everything's going to balance out. So then you can start to worry. Always keep your thoughts pure. Come from a good place of good intentions, and you should be fine. But let that sink in. It could change the way you view life altogether. It really could. It'd make a positive change for you. So here we go. Keep the peace in. Share that love, that light out with your people all over the world. Okay? Let it know no bounds. It'll all work out. I'm wishing you the best February of all. Let's hope that February is going to be better than January was. That's a pretty heavy month. A lot of stuff going on. And now we turn it inward is what you're going to be doing. Thank you for being here. The next sign is the last sign coming up. We're doing Capricorn. Maybe I should stop. No. Capricorn for February 2020 is coming up in a few minutes. And anybody wants to hang out, you're more than willing. Thank you. Big hugs to everybody. Lots of love to everybody. Thank you for being here, and we'll say goodbye for now. We'll see you soon. I'm sure we will. Goodbye for now. I'll be back in a few minutes.